Oh, who you are? Hello. It is Tis. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So really quickly, I just thought of, well, it's not a new epiphany, but I just thought of it again as far as the emergencies. And I'm thinking, like, as far as, oh, emergency, the lights are out, or emergency, there's a storm coming. Whatever it is, it's an emergency. And basically, I'm feeling like the quote unquote, the emergency, the state of emergency, the emergency hotline, the emergency help, emergency responders, I feel like that flew out the window with the weather. You know, I don't know if they blamed it on the whole weather broadcasting when that flew out the window. Maybe that's a part of the quote unquote emergency department. But what I've noticed is when there's something where, especially in this environment, when there's something where we are at crisis, nothing happens. It's like, okay, and it's like, the crazy thing is, it's like the wheel is still spinning. The only thing with me, the reason why I was thinking like, well, is there not a such thing as emergencies anymore? Because as we all have the same testimony as, oh, we all lost our jobs, or we're all eating out of the garbage cans, or basically we're all down bad and we can't, quote unquote, make ends meet to even feed the machine that's still on. That's what I'm thinking. The vacuum is still on, but no one or nothing, no entity said, okay, well, let's turn the vacuum off, quote unquote, while we all find our marbles, because this is a quote unquote state of emergency. So let's turn off the vacuum so we can, because it's quote unquote help, right? But no, that's not the case. I'm thinking that this is something where you are right where they want them, going according as planned, and again, the goal is to bring you to your knees, and it's actually going to according planned. But I'm thinking this is how you know emergencies and help, SOS, flew out the window a long time ago. And I want to say, oh, did it fly out the window with the weather and all that? I'm thinking like that's quote unquote new, but I'm thinking like SOS, hello, that might have flew out the window a long time ago. But I don't know, maybe if anyone else noticed that. In a time of emergency where everyone's going through the same thing, but then again, they can blame it on, oh, but even if they do that, oh, let's blame it on the economy. That economy vacuum is still on too. The bills ain't going nowhere, nor is inflation, nor are taxes. And then someone else rumored the IRS is gonna be, they're not gonna government shutdown. Hello. It seems like when it's when it's time to have their hands in your pockets or in your finances, like hello. Why do you think the vacuum is still on? Okay. So again, they're probably just telling you, oh, we hit hard times. All right, I'll say one more thing before I shut up. We all hit hard times, and not just the people on the ground, the quote unquote major corporations in the stores. Have you noticed that with the stores? The stores are doing the whole with the shrinkflation. That's inflation with less product. I've noticed it with the candy bars. You can notice it with some products. Let's say, for instance, a bag of chips. You remember you used to have those 25-cent bag of chips? Maybe they're $2 now, and now you literally get 2 Doritos. So it'll be something like that. You pay more for less. So you have that going on in these stores. And then not only that, like I say, the prices are going up, get less. And then the quote unquote workers, or they're going to quote unquote shut down too. Because they can't keep up with inflation, or they can't keep up with whatever the people on the ground economy is. Because someone else also mentioned that too. Well, if McDonald's, if I can't get food on EBT from McDonald's, or if I can't sponsor these places for the holidays, wouldn't that make them crash too? And I'm thinking that there goes another piece of the puzzle for the master plan. Oh, since I can't do that, and like I said, this is the part where I wanted to spit out before I shut up. Now I'm just going to spew different corporations and different stores and entities. So let's say you have Walmart, you have Disney World, you have McDonald's, you have some other ones, maybe Target, and we'll even throw some banks in there. And that's basically like, these companies that you know of. So you'll have that, and with all of those stores that I just named, and it's probably even more, it's owned by a particular entity, maybe even 2 entities. So let's say, for instance, even like Hershey's candy bar. So we'll throw in Hershey's chocolate. So you have the candy bar department, you have McDonald's, You have grocery stores, you have department stores, you have theme parks. We'll have gas stations, and we'll just end it there because I'm just naming stuff off the top of my head. But basically, let's just say I'm the owner of all of that. And while I'm the owner of all of that, as far as the hidden hand, you wouldn't know that because this is called hidden hand entity. So I'm the entity that owns all that. But while I'm owning all that, I'm my business is taking a hit, quote unquote, whether it's self-inflicted or just based off of what's going on with you. But again, while you're going through that, that means now I can up the prices, or I can, gotta shut down because since y'all broke, I'm broke. But notice me as that entity, that hidden entity, I don't even know what inflation means. Like I say, at this point, money doesn't even, hello? Like I say, if I'm the owner of all of these businesses and all these companies, and you wouldn't never know. It's one of those things where, trust me, this economy, money doesn't even apply at this point, because it's just, at this point, I'm doing the dictating around here. I determine whether you live or die, if you will. So basic, that's where we're at. So I'm just noticing something. I thought I'd spew that and think like, oh wow, that's so interesting. I'm thinking like, is this really inflation? And thinking like, I'm only noticing because there is no one turned off the vacuum. And thinking like, to me, that's a red flag. It's supposed to be about money. We all don't have money, but yet the money vacuum is still going. I'm thinking like, And then it's filthy lucre too. That's been generated. And that's not even real, you know. So it's like we're all struggling for monopoly money that's not backed by anything, and then that's, I don't know, it's just very interesting. Oh, it's all the name of the monopoly money. But I'm thinking like, where's the state of emergency? Oh, okay, hey, oh my God, we're in an emergency. We all don't have, no matter how worthless or worthful it is, we don't have the monopoly money. You know, even if we needed to hold the door open, whatever it is, oh my gosh, we're out of monopoly money. Isn't that not a state of emergency? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just noticing too much. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully all are well and all are safe. These days are flying. What is it? 23rd, 24th weekend. Another weekend flying through, which is good though. Another day, you know, to prepare and stay on top of the BS and just stay out the way. Yeah. So, alrighty. Be well and be safe.